Good morning, friends, and good morning, happy Tuesday to those of you who weren't able to meet us in morning Zoom. So we are going to continue learning about the story of Zacchaeus and how he wanted to meet Jesus. So remember, Zacchaeus was a tax collector in Jericho. So he would collect money from the people that lived in his city, and most of the time he would keep some of that money that he wasn't supposed to, or he would charge the people extra. So let's say you have 4 quarters, okay? And let's say you come into Miss Lila's TK room, and I am only supposed to take 2 quarters from you, but I actually take 3. So that only leaves you with 1 quarter, okay? So you give me 3, I keep 1, and the other 2 goes to the person who my boss, let's say Miss Olga. Okay, so I am taking not only taxes from you, but I'm now taking more money from you that I'm not supposed to take, and I'm keeping it for myself. And that makes me a very rich person. Okay, so that's what Zacchaeus is doing in Jericho. We are going to go ahead and read our scripture from our Catholic Children's Bible. We do not have this story in our 5-minute Bible story, so I'm only going to be reading it from here. So this is in the book of Luke. So it says, Jesus and Zacchaeus. Jesus went on into Jericho and was passing through. There was a chief tax collector there named Zacchaeus, who was rich. He was trying to see who Jesus was, but he was a little man and could not see Jesus because of the crowd. So he ran ahead of the crowd and climbed a sycamore tree to see Jesus, who was going to pass that way. When Jesus came to that place, he looked up and said to Zacchaeus, "Hurry down, Zacchaeus, because I must stay in your house today." Zacchaeus hurried down and welcomed with great joy. All the people who saw it started grumbling, "This man has gone as a guest to the home of a sinner." Zacchaeus stood up and said to the Lord, "Listen, sir, I will give half of my belongings to the poor, and if I have cheated anyone, I will pay back 4 times as much." Jesus said to him, "Salvation has come to this house today, for this man also is a descendant of Abraham. The Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost." Okay, so we know that because Jesus came into Zacchaeus' home, and Zacchaeus felt that Jesus, even though Zacchaeus was a sinner and he was stealing from people and taking what did not belong to him, Jesus still loved him, which is what we saw in the video yesterday. And because of that love, because Zacchaeus felt that love, he said, "Everything I have, I will give half of it to the poor. And if I've ever taken anything or done anything wrong to certain people, I will give them 4 times the amount of money that I took from them." Okay, so he did this because of the strength of Jesus' love, and because of the belief that he had in God. So here is just a couple of pictures from our story. So here's Zacchaeus in the sycamore tree. Okay, and a sycamore tree is a kind of tree that is low and it has wide spreading branches. Okay, so it's just a type of tree. So we are going to go ahead and go into our the Miracles of Jesus packet. Okay, and we are going to turn to page 5. So we are on page 5 here. Okay. So it says, tax collector Zacchaeus took too much money from people. After Jesus changed his life, Zacchaeus gave back all the money he had taken. So it says on the bottom, give money back to the people. So you're going to find your page that has your little pieces. And just a reminder, I know I've said this 5 times already, but do not throw any of the pieces away. Okay, I have some of my pieces have already fallen off. They're not attached anymore, just because of the way we're cutting. But you're going to find this sheet. Okay, whoopsie, there they go. Okay, and it says to cut out the money. So we're going to cut out the bag of money. Okay, so the bag of money represents the whole story completely because Zacchaeus collected tax money. He collected money from people. And then he also, when Jesus went in and was with him in his home and helped him realize that Jesus loved him no matter what, he then decided that he would give the money back to those who needed it. Okay, so you have your bag of money cut out, and you're going to go ahead and glue that to our page number 5. Okay. So this teaches us a few things. So the first thing it teaches us is that Jesus' love is very strong, and it helps people realize that sometimes the things that they're doing aren't the right things to do, but that doesn't mean we can't change and be better. And then it also teaches us that taking things that don't belong to us or making people give us things that we either don't need or we shouldn't have, it's not okay. But there you go. So you have your money here. That's Zacchaeus. He is going to give his money, the money that he took from the people, back to the people. Okay. So we will start a new miracle tomorrow. And we will start with, remember, tomorrow we will watch the video first, and then on Thursday we'll do our packet. So don't go ahead, just stay on Zacchaeus' today. Just cut and paste that one. We have a few more miracles before we're done with our packet. And then even after that, we don't have miracles that are in this packet, but there are miracles that we will talk about and you will see videos on before the end of the year.